frames of the windows. So start off with front viewport. I'll press F3 on my keyboard for wireframe. Take this window first, go to rectangle, and yes, and on this 2.5 snap on. I'll say right click, just check, it should be endpoint should be on, and on option snap to frozen object should be on. From this point say start new shape off. I don't want to start a new shape because I want to frame should be from this point to this point, and again I'll take this point to this point, go to modify, say spline, click on this spline. Now I'll just say S on my keyboard and snap, it's always on. Now to this point I'll make one more and one more. Just go back to perspective, just check if it's happening properly or not. I'll go to extrude, it's happening properly. .05 0.02. Fine. Now we have to fix the glass over here, and I'll go to geometry and take a plane from this part to this part. Go to modify, I don't want so much of segments. I'll say 2 by 2. Why 2? Because why not 1? Because when you do the windows and if you want to select the glass, and if you click, you can easily select that glass with the help of that segment in wireframe. And if you say 1, there is no details for the selection. I feel that comfortable, and if you don't want, you can remove that. Go to perspective. Now this is the glass. I'll go to top. I'll just place this over here. Window will be some around 0.03 is fine. Just in this glass. Selecting this window. Group window underscore small, because there is another type of window that is large. So I'll make this copy by pressing shift, and I'll press S on my keyboard. There is a snap option. I'll press again a spacebar to lock this object. And when you do spacebar, you cannot select different object by mistake, so it's very easy and handy to do the copies and instances. So now I'll press shift and move this over here. I'll say instance because this is the same window. Again I can say lock and say shift and drag. So okay, now lock this one and say shift and drag. So same thing is happening. If you want to move ahead, or I can pause my video, that's a good option. So I'll just pause my video, I'll make copies, and then again I'll restart it. Now the row has been done. I cannot make this copy because this window is big. I'll just check. See, this one is bigger one. We have this little gap over here. So what I'll do is I'll just shift this window here. Say snap on. In here. Now I'll just snap off. Snap on. Take 1 point. And I'll say lock the object and okay. So whereas the same window I'll make the copies, I'll pause my video again and restart it. I've done with the copies. Now I'm making this kind of window. So selecting this point, I want this point to touch this point. Selecting the spline, same thing I'll make a copy. So transform gizmo XY, select spline, copy. So sorry, I have not on my snap. Selecting this point and again snap here. So same window I will copy on the remaining floors and the different windows. So I'll just pause again. So now I've done with the copies. The only thing I have not done with these windows. So I'll show you another way to make same thing. I'll press shift and drag. I'll match point. I'll say S lock. Still we have so much of gap. I'll go to FFD. Okay, I'll say make unique. Say FFD 2 into 2 into 2. What happened? I want to make unique. So sorry. What I'll do is I'll make a copy and I'll say copy here dot instance. So I'll say S snap on. At this point I should lock. Go to modify. I'll say FFD 2 into 2. Happened. Fine, no problem. Everything has got that FFD. Fine, it's gone. It's the beauty of instance. So anyway, this window I don't want FFD on only this object. I want FFD. So now I want to go to in controls and select this one. I can move like this. So whichever the point I want it, I can do like this. So it's very handy. So again I'll make a copies and yes, again I'll pause my video so you don't have to waste your time to see again and again same thing. So I've made the copies of the windows. I'll just check again it's perfect or not. I'll go to perspective and I'll just cross check like this with the plan. It's 1 2 3 4. That's it. So 1 2 3 4. It's 1 and 2. It's 1 and 2. It's 1 2 3 4. It's 1 2 3 4. So in this case it's all is perfect. So now what I'll do is I'll select this windows and I'll go to top view port and I'll just move this windows to their respective places. Just select this and I'll move over here. Select this, I'll just move over here. This will happen because it's happened in Boolean as well, so we have taken that slide. I can move it. Just go to perspective. I'll check my apartment. It's looking good right now. The same thing, we have to copy this windows over here. So I'll just stop my video. In next video we'll do the doors, but from here I will do the copy, but I'll not same thing I'll repeat you, but now I'll make these windows and make a copies of these windows to make to fill over here. So thanks for watching my video. I'll meet you in next video. Thank you.